Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Tech Stand Up Podcast. Today I'm joined by
Rasheed.
Al. Why don't you tell the guests a little bit about yourself?
So,
The guests, the viewers.
I'm a systems administrator. Work out of Northern Virginia.
Yep.
I'm also a DC VMUG co-leader
Okay.
and actively a part of the V community myself.
All right, so today we're actually out here recording live during Convolt Go. However, we're not actually going to talk about anything about the conference today. We had a really great conversation the other night about complacency and becoming stale in what you're doing. Can you tell the audience a little bit about how that conversation came about?
Sure. So, in my previous position, I worked for a local university for about 10 years, and I found myself just being satisfied with the normal routine. No fluctuations, no ups or downs, just kind of flatline.
Yep.
I realized, at one point, probably too late, but it's never too late. It's time for a change. So in my current position, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a systems administrator. I've got an active team. We work together. I'm consistently challenged to challenge myself in ways that I never would have imagined.
Okay, so but what were some of the things that you identified, right? Because isn't that one of the first things to starting to make a change is you have to identify and almost accept or admit that there's something going on?
Absolutely. And maybe failure is too big of a word, but it became, I felt like I wasn't meeting my goals, where I wanted to be in life. Not necessarily personally, but professionally.
Yep.
As a father of two, I want to lead by example. So I can't preach the message, chase your dreams without doing it myself.
I gotcha. I can see that. You get that a lot within organizations. People, and not even within the career perspective, right? Even if we look at it from the technology's perspective. Because this is the other thing that we were talking about with complacency is sometimes people stay with the technology because they're familiar with it, not just because they're scared of change, right? They're scared of that new feature.
Right.
And I just found a way to tie it back into the conference. Isn't that funny how we do that stuff?
Yes.
But keeping on point here a little bit, I never keep on point. Understand that.
No, you're fine.
I know that I became complacent with my blog. And I kind of just let it go. I made excuses and so forth. And I started to change that. And if you notice, I just publish these videos pretty randomly.
Right.
What would you say was one of the things that you did after you identified that, hey, you know what, I'm not in the place where I want to be, right? Professionally, I want to be challenged.
Correct.
What did you start to do to change that?
Well, what started it all for me, especially as it applies to the V community,
Yep.
is when I was given the opportunity to participate in VMworld 2017. And I thank Jorge Torres for the opportunity.
Jorge!
And also William Lamb, because he was on the panel of judges. So looking back and also looking forward, I felt like it was my obligation not only to challenge myself and to excel and to move up, but also provide for others that are currently in my position that are afraid to get out of that shell. So I try to lend some guidance. I try to lend suggestions, but also be supportive.
Yeah. So, first off, Jorge, you rock, man.
Yes.
I would agree, though, but you're also out of your comfort zone right here, right now.
Correct.
So, one little side note is I said, hey, Al, let's record a podcast. Literally, I just grabbed him. I said, hey, you're going to come record a podcast with me? And then he's like, I'm setting up the GoPro, and he's like, wait, I'm on video? So I'm helping break him out of his chain. Maybe he's going to start dropping some more videos or being a special guest more.
Yes, absolutely.
But no, I think that's crucial, right, is having someone that you can lean on a little bit. And
Correct.
someone like Jorge or Ariel Sanchez or myself, not to
Absolutely.
pat my own back.
Let me add one more person, if you don't mind. Our guy, Jay Frapp.
Oh, Jay Frapp.
Yes.
That's Jay Frapp. I love you, man. But no, so it goes back to having a circle of people or one person that helps spark that initiative. Somehow, don't ask me where or when, but Cody Bunch and I were walking somewhere, and I said to him, you just got to jump in. You just got to 2 feet and jump.
Yep.
He credits this to me. He actually just tweeted the other day to our good friend Matthew Brender / Broberg. And he said that, and I said it. And all these years, and mind you, he's been saying this for like 7, 8 years now. I don't remember saying it to him. I admit that. I don't remember. But if Cody said I said it, I'm going to believe Cody saying that. At some point in one of our many conversations, because Cody used to do the Samurai mentorship program and stuff, and he was a mentor of mine. He still is a mentor of mine, someone I highly respect. He helped me to not be complacent, right, within the stuff that I do and to challenge myself. And I think that's key, is especially professionally, right? I felt like that many times, where it's like, I'm not making a difference. I want to make a difference, right? I'm bored, right? And how do I challenge myself?
But if I could add something to that, professionally is one aspect, but personally as well.
Yep.
When you can combine both, it just breaks you out of that shell, out of that mold. And whenever you can help someone, regardless of their situation, the gratification that you get in return, you can't put a dollar amount on it. It's personally satisfying.
Yeah, I would say I agree with that. So last night I was talking to Brent, the master distiller from Boundary Oak Distillery. I'll get it right because he's going to be a future guest on the podcast, so I got to get it right. But I was talking to him, and I just asked him, I was like, he's being a bourbon guy, in the industry. A good buddy of mine, Kenny Coleman, is a podcaster doing Bourbon Pursuit, right? And I just said to him, I said, hey, have you ever done any podcasts, right? And he's like, yes, I have. I said, my friend runs Bourbon Pursuit. He's a host on it. And he's like, oh, Kenny. He said, he actually does a really good job. And I was talking to another mutual friend of ours, and I said, the joy I got out of hearing this well-respected person in the whiskey and bourbon industry, talking about someone I know doing something that they love.
They're passionate.
Yes,
that's the
made
word.
me feel good, right? I was just like, it made me happy for Kenny, because I think he does a great job, right? And that just validifies it, that the guy remembered him by name. He's like, no, he does a great job, right? Not everyone gets that validation from their bosses, right? And does that lead to the complacency, right? Where you think, why am I doing this? Like, if I'm doing these videos, I've gotten some great feedback on the videos, but if I keep doing them and I'm not getting any feedback, good or bad, right? Will that not make me put into a complacent state?
I would say feedback, positive or negative, should always be accepted. When it's negative, you absorb it, you question it, not necessarily question, but ask why and how you can improve the process.
Yeah.
Because it's all about improvement, but also lending someone else the opportunity to do something very simple. So going back to Ariel, Twitter, I was never very active on it until I became a part of the B community. Blogging, you could never ask me in a million years, regardless of subject matter, to write something. Am I the most technical? No. Am I working on it? Yes. And that's what the process is about. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in one day. It's a long process. There are baby steps to get to that.
So since we're going to be wrapping up here shortly, is there any last points or tips to avoiding complacency, either personally or professionally, that you want to leave the viewers with?
I would definitely suggest reaching out. Get out of that comfort zone. Ask questions. The worst that could happen is you don't get an answer. Or maybe I should take that back. The worst thing that could happen is you never ask. So how do you know where you can succeed, where you can fail, how you can improve, and what steps are needed to get to that point? The V community, and the individuals that we mentioned, but there's a whole array of people and groups like My VMUG that give you the opportunity to succeed, and they're there to support you. And if you have an opportunity, follow me on Twitter, Al_Rasheed. But what I want to point out, I've got a hashtag and I commonly use it. Kindness matters.
Kindness matters. I do agree with that. And from a technology standpoint, if you feel that the technology is not living up to its expectations, or you're just kind of meh with it, and you're just doing it because that's what you have done in the past, and you haven't challenged yourself with trying to learn a new skill, right, and to do something different, I say get out there and do it. And with that, until next time.
Once again,